Hello, my fellow gamers. Welcome. Game Factor here. How's everyone doing today? We're going back to Dark Carnival and One for Dead 2. Last time we did Dead Center and talked about being in the friend zone. Some of my least favorite games. Can't figure out why they're popular. This time we're gonna do a little bit more controversial topics. Right now, the biggest one is this SOPA and piracy acts, and I'm like, okay, I understand what they want to do, but they're doing it wrong. We all have those things, right? Should we stop piracy? I think piracy, yes, that needs to be stopped. I mean, I was a big music pirate back then. I think we all have done some pirating. I mean, I'll admit mine in a heartbeat. I mean, I deleted everything that was pirated, so I have nothing to worry about. But when it comes to the games and the videos and all that, it's a different subject. I mean, YouTube, you can just listen to anything you want on there. But how I'm saying censorship and pirating, that's one thing. Censorship is a different story. Since there's no one controls the internet, how does one man think they can control the whole internet? It's impossible. I love this music. It's probably my favorite mission, and actually, it's my second favorite mission. And this is a Silence Doozy. Back to the Uzi Chronicles, but that's not the point. What man we're talking about. There's something that need to be censored in this world, but internet is basically international, so they need to have an international policy, not just a one country to be a communist about it. I mean, I've read this thing all day, and I'm like, I don't see the point of having that much fun with it. I hear jockey, where is it? And I forget right button does that. I want their grenade. Yeah, there's a jockey. Jockey, you went like... Now I hear my arch nemesis. Alright. So we all know censorship, bad idea. I think he missed. Like I said, internationally, there should be an international fair instead of one country rule on it. I mean, literally, I was trying to get, my next project, I was trying to get information on for it, and the website that I generally use was down because of this. They were trying to make a point with the SOPA ad, and I'm like, come on. So let's use you still. I was using a wiki app, though, not just a Wikipedia.
Look at this. There's still searchlights on.
But it's just like, the blackouts are a fantastic idea. We need to do non-violent protest, all that, just make sure they understand that censorship for the internet could actually potentially lose a lot of boomer. Could potentially lose a lot of jobs, and we can't afford to lose jobs in this economy. But I'm not a politician, I'm a behavior specialist, I suppose. The other thing is we're going to talk about with another major in West Virginia, one of the highest. Wow, I got hurt pretty bad from that. Will you heal me, Nick? In West Virginia, we have one of the highest teen birth rates. Hear me, Alice.
I know where we are.
Now, oh, okay. You guys have nothing to do. That's what they do.
All good now.
But
Look at this.
what really concerns me, like YouTube trolls. They're one of my favorite people to talk to. 'Cause they're fun. They make YouTube interesting. Yeah, you heard me.
Let's try the second.
But the issue is, in the comments, we had this huge joke about the error to the knee from Skyrim. The first time I heard that, I just laughed at it. I probably wouldn't have said it like 8 times in a row because I loved it. And then they started using it on YouTube, which, okay. I like the error to the knee before it's cool. Tank? I didn't say tank. Where are you? Oh, screw you, tank. That's not fair. That's not what I expected.
Shoot it!
Ow. I want to play on normal. That thing put... Wow, I need 2 mech hits. This is not a good start. Well, you 2 heal me, thank you. Especially you, Shell. Zombie. Okay.
Good now.
So how does trolls and arrow to the knee uncommon? Well, the majority of the people that make a joke, the counter knee is the, should I say it?
Through this door.
Oh, I bet you guys know what I'm talking about now. That joke. And it kind of worries me. Especially when majority of YouTube's subscribers, friends, or anything like that are generally in teenage years. And I'm just like, I'm ready for mistakes to be made. Oh, hi, Charger. I still don't like you. Hey, I killed the Charger. Man, they're making this hard on me. Yeah, if you notice any mistakes were made, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And sometimes the mistakes are really good. Well, let me phrase that. There's such thing as a good. There's rarely such thing as a good mistake. But mistakes that will change your life forever, and no one wants that. Nobody. I was on that shoe. I was on those shoes twice, and I was like, after that second time, I was just like, no, not gonna try it again anytime soon.
Weapons here.
So it's basically when I first started getting serious on YouTube, which is still not really serious at all. I would say when I started having fun on YouTube, is the last time I actually had some fun like that, and I just avoid doing it because, to me, it's a matter of trust. I gotta absolutely trust the person to do it. And a lot of you people, people in my area, they're bored, so they do it. What happens? Mistakes are made. Wow, I actually got both of the talks I want to talk to pretty good, and not even the first part of that Dark Carnival. So there's another issue I want to talk about. I wrote it down. I forgot what it was. I can't even read it. Now I'm not mentioning that yet. Maybe next episode when I don't have anything, I'll talk about some behavior issues, because we all have it. Let me tell you a funny little thing though. Last semester, I'm a senior in college right now, behavior health and all behavior sciences. I'm sorry. And thank you, Nick. Guys, come on, stop being dumb. But I hate when they throw me off. I had to do a paper, okay? I want to get some behavior stuff in here. So would you believe that about 50% of the population of the United States have an anxiety disorder? 50%? Yeah, it's one of those things, you can believe it and you cannot. But anxiety disorders are actually more common than... Anxiety disorder is the most common disorders out there. I would actually say 80% of the population has a mental disorder completely, or will have. I should have said, yes, 50% will have an anxiety disorder or has an anxiety disorder. And with it being 80%, well, 50% anxiety, potentially 80% everything else, it gets a little out of hand. These are the same, right? Yeah, one has silencer. I don't know if there's a difference. I'm creating Uzis like crazy, though. I'm gonna go heal real quick. What was I saying? I hate that. I get on a subject and I lost.
Oh yeah.
Mustachio rules.
Hey, Midnight Riders. I used to love that band. Best pyrotechnics in the
Another weird little thing about if you play Rock Band at all, you can actually download the Midnight Rider songs for Rock Band on the Rock Band network. I mean, a make-believe Southern Rock Band that's a reference to I cannot think what the reference to. If you don't have, and there's an achievement here if you do all that fun stuff, in which I really don't feel like doing.
Reloading.
Jogging. Ah. Hey, idiots. Hey, idiots. Thank you, idiot. Isn't that nice to say to your teammates, idiots?
Reloading.
Yeah, this is my first week of school back. This is actually my last full semester, so I should graduate in summer, which would be fantastic. It depends how this semester goes, and this is probably my roughest semester. What a surprise. The last one being the roughest. What's weird for me, I guess I'm a senior in college, and I've never really been stressed in college. And all people are like, I hate college, it's so stressful.
Reloading.
No? Do you know why most people are stressed in college? They generally party too much and all that. Like, when I'm not a...
Weapon.
No, I need my Uzi. Where I'm not a partier at all. Hard to believe, right? I've never done anything like that, and it's like... I'm not stressed out. I don't need to do that stuff, because that's... There's also the argument where they... no, come on, jockey. Arguably, partying's a stressful... Hunter? When we try to spake this before these guys keep getting one away.
Reloading.
So, the question is partying cause stress or just stress reliever?
Reloading.
Or is the fact is you do too much stress? Ooh, laser sight. Or is it because you do too much partying which causes your problems?
Cotton candy.
Zombies? I'm not getting an AK. I love the AK in this game and all.
Judgment on
But
all the lesser proof.
it kind of creeps me out when you see 3 lasers behind you.
Reloading. Set up. Reload. Coming.
Man, I hate when I get off subject. I get too fancy with this game because I haven't played in so long. So Left 4 Dead will probably be a weekly series. Or every 2 weeks. It depends on...
Find a burger tank in this place. I'm gonna be a one-man cheeseburger apocalypse.
Okay, coach. But I hate when it says something that throws me off. One-man cheeseburger apocalypse. I'm kind of hungry. That's not the point. But I haven't really been stressed in college so far. I mean, grad school will get the best of me, but this semester seems like the worst because I have like 3 senior level classes, 2 junior level classes that I haven't taken. What's funny is the last classes I have are freshman classes. Oh! Charger. I hate chargers. So how do I deal with the stress? I play Call of Duty. I play video games. That's my stress reliever. I do Let's Plays to make me feel better, except when things get too ridiculous for me. I did mention last semester, the one problem I had the last semester why I had to quit, I had a 10-page paper that was my main priority that I had to redo 5 times. That was pretty cool.
Don't stop now. Shoot it.
But
Reloading.
was that really stressful though? No, it took me like 2 days to write the paper. No big deal at all.
Reloading.
And I ended up getting a 95 on the paper, which is even better, so. There's something else that really stressed me out. I couldn't figure that out, remember. We had it every semester. I think I do panic a little bit that I think I fail all my classes, but end up getting like a 3.0, 4.0. Well, I never get a 4.0, like a 3.2. Because I always seem to do good. I don't, which is good. Man, I'm bragging. I shouldn't brag.
That'll keep me tight.
So, next projects. What am I doing next? I keep talking about this project that I'm doing. It's going to take me a while to do. I'm probably not even a 10th way done. It's going to be a long project, but when I get it done,
Right.
a lot of people are going to appreciate it. Oh, that's right. I gotta go that way.
Reloading.
This is one of the hardest parts of Dark Carnival. At least for me, it generally was. Kind of misses the fact there's a run, not a run button, there's a crouch button. You can right button 180 people. Oh, it's turned on you. But, boomer. That should have hit me. I won't lie. I love how back zombies are very noise sensitive, but they don't hear gunshots. Gunshots are generally louder than a carousel. I don't care about Nick. It's not me. And the other, I'm gonna probably do 2 projects. Uh-oh. Kill my teammate. Yeah, kill Nick. Yeah, kill Nick. Oh, now he's actually attacking. I was like, are you? My next LP project, I still haven't decided yet. End of Fear 3. It's gonna show a mini clip of what I'm expecting next, but nothing will be set in stone until I do an update video to follow that one, because I got a library and a half, and I want you guys to pick my next LP. I like suggestions. I mean, I'll probably listen. I'll listen to them because it's just like I need something to do. Because if you want me to pick what I want to pick, I may drive you nuts. I'm in the works of trying to get a PS3 too. So my PS3 subs, if I have any, won't complain too much without not having. Especially when majority of my favorite games are on PlayStation. Like literally, you know how we had the top 5 everything? Like, I do a top 5 favorite games, and the bad part is when I'm on Xbox. Majority of my games are on PlayStation 1 and 2. For instance, if the Metal Gear Solid HD collection had Metal Gear Solid 1, you'd be seeing the next series LP would be MG1 through MG4. But that ain't gonna happen because the HD collection didn't come with MG1 here. I'm gonna throw this pipe bomb that one real quick.
Pipe bomb out. Reloading.
I know. I'm a weirder LPer because I don't do Nintendo games. Because I actually never played that many Nintendo games. It's hard to believe because generally, I say what every LPer plays is Nintendo games. And I'm 21. I've never played Mario 64. Finished Ocarina of Time. The only Zelda game I've ever finished was actually Majora's Mask. Because I love Majora's Mask. It's my favorite Zelda game. My least favorite Zelda game is probably Wind Waker. Because I could not stand that game. When you had a brother that was 7 years older than you, you'd understand. Because he was into mature games and he was my role model. So I played whatever he wanted to play. I played what he played to be like him. Like literally when I was Metal Gear Solid came out in '97, I believe. I played Metal Gear Solid when I was 7. That's how much I love that. I mean, that's why I grew up on that game. The only argument we have, his favorite Final Fantasy 7, which is everybody's favorite Final Fantasy. My favorite Final Fantasy is actually 8. I like the feel of 8 a lot better than 7. If I had to do a Final Fantasy LP, that would be 8. But I'd play it as a casual gamer, not a master gamer. Because I like challenges. I like having a challenge between Final Fantasy and Left 4 Dead is a challenge on normal. But Final Fantasy 8, I wouldn't go, oh, I'm gonna have 9,000 hit points, 9,000 attack. Nah. Imagine missing future LPs potentially. Now, Code Veronica X is my favorite Resident Evil. I enjoy that game a lot. And I keep saying potentially the worst Resident Evil is 4. But Resident Evil 4 is actually one of my favorites. I know they'll throw you off. Resident Evil 4 is one of my favorite third-person shooters. because the fact it's really good. I'm not never said it was a really bad game. It's a really good game. I just don't like the fact it's not scary. The only thing that scares me is Chainsaw Guys. I like 5 too, but don't pipe bomb. You know, I want Left 4 Dead 3 whenever it comes out. Oh, I'm going down. I'm going down. Oh, arch nemesis. Oh, arch nemesis. Okay.
I'm gonna get right.
You guys have a med kit I can use.
This is the law.